What's happening, everybody? Dave Fleming with Adam Stone. Day one of the Veolia Cape Coral Open presented by Proton. It was windy and it was upset city on the men's side. Let's start with the youngster. He's 16, going to turn 17. Lucian Goins was going.
He was. He's so flowy.
Yes.
I mean, he had all the loopy strokes, so deceptive with what he does, and really long levers up at the kitchen line to handle a variety of shots coming his way from his opponents. Oh, and Dave.
Yes.
He beat Ben Johns today.
Oh, he did that.
He did.
Yeah, that's not a bad result at all. Best he's ever done, actually, in the Carvana PPA Tour. He will play for bronze, and we'll get to his opponent here in a second. That's a lefty, Max Freeman, who had quite a day.
Yes, he did. So smooth, calm, collected under pressure, took down Connor Garnett to start the day, and then just thought, you know, while I'm at it, why not take down Jack Sock as well? He is definitely one to watch and should be a force moving forward on the PPA Tour.
Yeah, he just everything about his game screams, I'm going to be really good. So we'll see if he can continue. So those two are going to be battling for their first ever Carvana PPA Tour medal. So that'll be a bronze medal match to keep an eye on. Now let's talk about who's actually going to play for a title. We'll start with Christian Alshon. He made it for a Triple Crown chance in Tucson. He's back here in singles. He's healthy. And you asked him, are you going to be the best singles player of the year? And he was pretty confident that he could be. He said, I'm not playing for second.
Yeah, as long as the health holds up, I think he is my pick to click to be the #1 rated singles player at the end of 2025.
There you go. On the other side will be Jaume Martinez-Vic, who was having fun. He had his Not Today hat on. He thrives. And he said, I like it when it's windy and chaotic out there, and he was terrific.
He's a little guy. He's got the good footwork. He's got the variety of shots. He likes to talk to random people in the crowd.
He does.
In big moments, in big matches. There is not a thing to not love about Jaume Martinez-Vic. He is one of my favorites and an absolute fan favorite on tour.
On the women's side, it was best 2 out of 3, and everything went 3. Adam, we were watching the scores. There was one that was even 11-3, 3-11, 11-3. I mean, that's just the way it was today. Side was really important for the ladies.
It was. So, you know, often when you get in these weather condition situations, there's a good side, bad side, and that plays a big role at the coin toss and the shot selection throughout. So it's important to have an idea of what you want to do going into it. The wind is a big equalizer.
Yeah, and Helena Jansen took out Brooke Buckner. That's a big win for her. But it's another Jansen I want to talk about. Leah Jansen was absolutely phenomenal. 1-3 against Caitlin Christian, who has been making Sundays, but now will miss 2 in a row, and then just ran over Zoe Wong in the semis.
Yeah, I called that one to be a barn burner.
Yeah.
It was 22-4 for Leah Jansen.
Wait, you said 11-9 in the third.
Yeah, didn't quite work out for me, but as you said, Leah Jansen playing phenomenally.
Yeah.
Always covered the kitchen well, but the ground strokes were extra special. The footwork, the movement, and the court coverage was all there. I mean, she just didn't stop today.
And she talked about she has been working on her health, new doctors, new coach, and all of that. I mean, you want results when you make those types of changes. We saw it today. On the other half, Anna-Leigh Waters just persevering, playing with the Sparkies before a semifinal. Yeah, that's what she did. She beat Kate Fahey. I thought Kate might get her first ever game from Anna-Leigh Waters, got it to 8-all, and then AL Dub did her AL Dub stuff and got there, and she is going to be tough for Leah to beat on Sunday.
No, I agree. The bookends were so great for Anna-Leigh Waters. It was a great start in both games, a pushback from Kate Fahey, and then Anna-Leigh just hits that next level, that next gear, and gets it done in 2.
So that's a wrap on the singles. Let's talk about mixed doubles. It'll start at 11 a.m. Eastern time on Pickleball TV tomorrow. Some fun new partnerships. So J.W. Johnson and Georgia Johnson, they win Mesa, and they're not playing together here. What is going on? Well, I asked Georgia, and Georgia said, hey, we picked 3 or 4 opens to just mix it up. So we saw Team Chill. We saw J-Dub play with Maggie Bracha. We saw Georgia play with H. They won in Daytona. They're back here. Can they win this?
Absolutely, I think they can. And really, you know, the only real knock that I have against Hayden Patriquin is that he's a smaller competitor. And when you have backup from the right side like Georgia Johnson with the power in the hands that she possesses, that is a team that fits together perfectly for me.
So watch out for Georgia freaking Johnson. Now let's talk about who J-Dub's playing with. That is Anna Bright.
Yeah, went from Team Chill to fire and ice right there. I think they're going to be a cohesive unit on court. I think Anna Bright is going to do her thing with the energy. J-Dub's just going to be flick wizarding it up with all that he brings to the table and that great power that he possesses. So both of those teams look phenomenal to me on paper, and I just don't see a situation where they're not making deep runs tomorrow.
Then there's King Deckel, as they call him. So the girlies have enjoyed when Deckel Bar has been on their bench for the big matches against Anna Lee and Catherine. Deckel played brilliantly with Anna Bright. They beat Anna Lee and Ben. We'll get to them in a second. Anna Bright's with J-Dub, so let's put Rachel Rohrabacher next to Deckel Bar. That is going to happen tomorrow. How will that look potentially?
I think potentially it looks good, and a little DC pickleball team action for those two, maybe a preview of those two playing together in the Major League Pickleball season that is upcoming. I like what they both bring to the table, and you know Deckel's my boy. I'm always rooting for him.
So I just mentioned that Anna Lee and Ben did not win the mixed doubles crown in Mesa because of that loss. Are they going to be extra ticked off? Plus, the youngster we mentioned beat Ben in singles. So you have Anna Lee just doesn't like losing at all, so she's going to be feisty, and Ben lost today.
Yeah, and I've seen, you know, Ben come out with some extra fire from time to time after something didn't go his way, but he's pretty even keel, and he just goes about his business. But like you said, Anna Lee Waters, not a fan of losing, and somehow she can use anything to motivate her to move forward and play even better than she normally does. So I think that they are the team to beat, obviously, and those other three that we mentioned have a good crack at it, but Anna Lee Waters and Ben Johns are most likely going to get it done again.
Yeah, she drives the bus in that relationship, so let's be honest. So that's what we've got for you. We love this facility here. 11 a.m. tomorrow. Cape Coral's going to be awesome. Mixed doubles. We'll see you then. Peace.